We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Miami Marlins and the San Francisco Giants. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Johnny Cueto will be on the mound for the series
league. Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
Into the box now, Lewis Brinson, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Lewis Brinson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
And this is knocked down on the mound. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field. So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the
all right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
The decision appears to have been made, and the runner is safe, so the call is overturned. Good challenge there, and they'll maintain the right to do so again later in the game if needed. Stepping into the box, Brian Anderson, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. First delivery to him on the way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Anderson swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Has a look, now the pitch. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Dero, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
The 1-2. Swinging a soft liner. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Standing in now, Derek Dietrich. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He'll check in here at 277 with 19 homers and 48 driven in. The 1-0 home.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Base hit into the left center field gap. And the runner is in from second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
I'm sure that first run comes as a relief more than anything. They could only muster 1 run the entire previous game, so to notch that run early takes the pressure off a little bit. And with a man standing at second,
Diaz lifted in the air to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. The relay, and they're not going to get him at third base either. It's a sac fly and an RBI.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
At the plate, Austin Dean, and the Marlins looking for more in the game's opening frame. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
1 and 2.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now another 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Stepping up to the plate, Andy Wilkins. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First offering on its way. Now the 0-1.
Ball.
Got him reaching there. Strike 2.
On in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Yanked fouled off to the right. Dietrich at third with 2 away.
Nope.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Franklin Barreto would be next. And, oh, that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. The runner does score from third, and let's hope he's going to be all right. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm, and that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off, and from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue, so that at least is a good sign. And next up will be Franklin Barreto as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Marlins on top, 3-0. Pablo Lopez gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Now at the plate, Joe Pennick. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Sinkers in there. No balls and a strike. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, everyone always looks at the schedule, and these cross-country trips can be a bear. I always looked at them with a smile on my face. 5 hours into playing with the boys, playing some cards, really coming together. I feel like that's where the chemistry of the team really starts to take shape on those long cross-country trips. Let's see how this team plays today.
And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
So a full count now. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And it's fouled away. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. At the plate, Steven Duggar from here, 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind. 0-2. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Full count now. 3-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Wilkins comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for route number 1. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matty, when Buster Posey's in this lineup, he's a guy you have to keep your eye on. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Drilled on the ground to short, and Belt is aboard. It's a base hit.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Sandoval tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. And he is in there. The base is full now following the error. And digging in is the outfielder, Chris Shaw. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Drilled to the left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest.
That is good. The catcher,
First delivery to him on the way. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing.
And the runner from third crosses the plate. Ready now, Brandon Crawford. And a great chance here for the Giants to add on in just the first inning. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as that ties our ball game at 3-3.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
1-1.
And he misses 2-1.
2 balls, 1
Has
strike.
to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. 3 runs already home here. Swing and a liner right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, 2 errors in the inning, and 2 men left stranded. 1 inning in the books here, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.